mobilize the military to crack down on protests, whether states want it or not. I want to discuss now with CNN military analyst General Wesley Clark, the former NATO Supreme Allied Commander, Cedric Alexander, the former president of the National Organization of Black Law Executives, and CNN law enforcement analyst Jonathan Wackrow, a former Secret Service agent. Gentlemen, I'm so happy to have you on to discuss what's happening in the country right now. Thank you so much. General, I will start with you. I've got to get your reaction to what happened at the White House tonight. Did you ever think that you'd see troops used to suppress peaceful protests like this?
Terrible, outrageous, pure political theater, total misuse of the United States Armed Forces, embarrassing. And not only that, it's embarrassing abroad. It's being used by our adversaries against us. It's a perfect example of how President Trump does what he thinks is in his interest at the expense of what's in America's interest.
So earlier, my colleague Chris Cuomo said, I'm surprised that he actually did that. He has some smart people around him advising him. But the question is, okay, fine, whatever you think of that. He does have very experienced members of the military around him advising him. Why would they allow him to go out and do this? Can they not say no to the commander-in-chief?
Well, in this case, no, they probably couldn't say no. Look, he wanted an expensive parade with tanks to tear up the streets of Washington, D.C., and that took months to dissuade him. And Jim Mattis, as Secretary of Defense, did that. He then deployed forces down the border, which were unnecessary and wasted during the Christmas holiday period. And now he's used the military in this way. The armed forces takes the orders, as long as they're legal, of the President of the United States. That's their charge. So they're captive. And Don, I hope the American people will appreciate this. The senior leadership in the armed forces, I think they know very well they're being played politically. Maybe the troops don't all understand it. There may be troops out there that say, yeah, those looters are bad, and I signed up, and I want to do something to stop it. Fine. But the senior leadership know they're being played. This is a misuse of the armed forces. It's really up to Congress and the American electorate to put a stop to it.
As we keep our eyes on these live pictures coming out of Los Angeles,